Hello, I'm Steve Stopper. I'm the founder and CEO of Save Starlight, a 501c3 grassroots nonprofit organization, and our goal is to resurrect the historic Starlight Bowl in Balboa Park. The bowl was commissioned by Ford Motors for the 1935-1936 California Pacific International Exposition. It was first used for symphony concerts broadcast across the country. However, most of us remember Starlight for its summer musicals. Unfortunately, the changing climate of economics, audience tastes, along with competition from other performing venues, and of course the airplane noise, created a dark day for Starlight, and they closed. So who are we? Well, I originally started out as just the sound technician for Starlight, but over the years I became a supporter and a believer. Even back then, I could see the writing on the wall. But Starlight was so locked into its traditional operations, no matter what adjustments and changes were suggested, it just could not adapt and slid into bankruptcy. So when Starlight closed, I started to get other people involved. I reached out to people who were active community members across a wide range of backgrounds, and together we have slowly created a larger organization. From our initial beginnings, we have grown into a coordinated organization with a 32-person combination of board, staff, and volunteers. Save Starlight's board of directors are active people with backgrounds in theater, music, nonprofit development, radio, education, and business. Our group of advisors include people experienced in involving the community in resurrecting distressed spaces. They guide us through many aspects within the organization. Our staff are involved in directing daily operations, community outreach, media, social media, and communication. So what is our goal? Obviously, we want to restore the bowl, but we also want to create a performance space that is sustainable, accessible, safe, and innovative. Starlight will serve our community now and in the future. And when I say innovative, I'm talking about always continually connecting Starlight's performance and events in line with San Diego's current and ongoing interests.
We intend to keep Starlight's legacy with musical theater, but also change programming that better suits the needs of today's audiences in Balboa Park and San Diego, such as rock concerts, multicultural festivals, puppetry and circus, cinema under the stars, haunted theater, participation in other Balboa Park events such as December Nights and Earth Day, to name a few, and many more diverse events.
So what is Save Starlight's plan? We will house staff active in creating community programming that reflects the diversity across all of San Diego. We will be inclusive to all. We will also operate under a sustainable fiscal footprint. We have designed a business plan of operations effective for now and for the future. We are going to work on bringing ADA disability aspects into compliance, but we will also add language translation in both audio and video formats, and all the while we'll be creating a cost-effective performance platform to allow more public access. Physical restoration, we have a preservationist mindset. That means that we are going to pay attention to the historical aspects of Starlight, but we're also going to be aware of everything else that is going on in the park. We intend to connect with different organizations in the park and create events and scenarios that help them benefit too. We are really paying close attention to all the things happening in New York City in environmentally challenged spaces such as the New York High Line, which now exists, along with the shed, which is being built. We'll apply those successful principles to Starlight Bowl. In community, not only will we serve families and individuals, we will also be a place in Balboa Park that is an educational experience for all. So what have we accomplished so far? We now have a Save Starlight office and a conference room. Our staff meets once a week and our board meets once a month. We also started to look into the bowl itself, and after all this time, it was looking in really bad shape. We also wanted to flex our muscles to see how the community would react for a volunteer cleanup. And we were amazed. More than 3 times the amount of people came that we were expecting. We had the support from civic leaders such as Assemblyman Todd Gloria, District 3 Council Member Chris Ward, and even California State Senator Tony Atkins showed up. We also received support from different organizations in the park. Newspapers came out, and it really proves that the community is ready to do something with this space. We also had the opportunity to work in collaboration with the City of San Diego in coordinating another volunteer cleanup for the stage area. For the past few months, we have grown, not only as an organization, but as active community members in Balboa Park events. The unanimous support we have garnered is without precedent. We have words of support from Assemblyman Todd Gloria and District 3 Council Member Chris Ward. Also from organizations from across the park, such as John Bolthouse, the Executive Director of Friends of Balboa Park, Thomas Herrera Mischler, the Executive Director of Balboa Parks Conservancy, Michael Kelly, the President of the Committee of 100, and from Bruce Coons from Save Our Heritage organization. So what are we talking about this costing? This is what is exciting about Save Starlight's plan. We intend in the first stages to simply repair the bowl and get it safe for initial use. We'll put in amazing sound, video, and lighting far beyond anything that previously existed, and thereby open the windows for high-level community events that never could have occurred without this vision. The fiscal requirement to open the bowl is under $1 million total. We will always operate in a tiered ongoing resurrection and upgrade platform in line with the growth. So obviously our next step is to obtain startup funding. We will then secure and stabilize the bowl and any existing assets. Then we are going to get the community involved. But the community is already involved. Now we just need you. The time is now to bring this historic and memorable place back to life. Won't you help us save Starlight?